country to give a series of economy-focused speeches. Polls do show Americans are blaming the president for how they feel about the economy, for their economic woes. Polls that the president just days ago called fake. CNN's Harry Enten is running the numbers on this one. He's here with us now. Harry, let's talk about polling. I mean, have polls always been down for Trump when it comes to inflation?
No, not at all. And if I had one piece of advice to my fellow fast food lover, it would be, in the words of Michael Jordan, stop it. Stop going after the polls. You have a real problem. Because take a look here. Americans on inflation, you go back to October of 2024. Who did Americans trust more in inflation, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? They trusted Donald Trump by 9 points on average. You jump over to this side of the screen, those same exact polls have him way underwater, 26 points underwater on his net approval on inflation. So it's not that the polls are fake, it's that the American people have turned against you, Mr. President. You've gone from leading by 9 points on inflation to being 26 points underwater. You're doing something very wrong in the minds of the American public.
I mean, negative 26, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's a huge problem.
Let's go down this path of hypotheticals, right? Yeah. If the polling is off a la 2024, what would that mean for the president?
Yeah, okay.
And inflation.
Exactly. So you see this switcheroo, right, going from +9 to -26. That's a move of over 30 points in the wrong direction. But let's say the polls are off. Let's take up Donald Trump on his hypothetical, right? Oh, the polls always underestimate me. Well, here's Trump's net approval rating on inflation. Currently, he's 26 points below water. If the polls are off like they were in 2024, he's still got a Titanic-sized problem. He's then 24 points underwater on inflation. So, yes, the polls underestimated him, but just by about 1.5 points in 2024, he would still have a massive problem on inflation, even if the polls were off like they were a year ago.
Okay, just go down the underestimating route when it comes to what if they're underestimated? What if Donald Trump himself is underestimated? What if the Republicans are underestimated?
Yeah, okay, so you see this right here, right? You see if Donald Trump is underestimated the same way that he was in 2024, he'd still be way below water. But there is no guarantee that the polls are underestimating Donald Trump. They may, in fact, be overestimating Republicans.
I meant overestimating.
It's all good, Kate Baldwin. It's all good. I got you right here.
I'm sorry.
No worries. So, you see this right here. If they were underestimating the Republicans, but the truth is they could be overestimating the Republicans. We just saw this a week ago in both Virginia and New Jersey. Who the polls underestimated in 2025? They underestimated the Democrat Mikey Sherrill by 8 points in New Jersey. They underestimated Abigail Spanberger's margin by 5 points in Virginia. The bottom line is this. The polls on inflation are absolutely awful for Donald Trump. Even if they were slightly better, he'd still be way below water. But the problem, Kate Baldwin, might be even worse than the polls suggest. The bottom line is this. Donald Trump has a massive issue on his hand, and no wishing will make it go away because people feel it in their pocketbooks every day, and they see it as the prices climb ever higher.